early on already. Trying to go in. Whoa!
A lot of damage. Tianzi falls. First blood over to Kyrie.
Risky to go all in. Arrow lands.
Oh! Rosa takes the purple. Very well done, but Lunar taking a lot of damage. Lupi able to get the kill. Tianzi wants to engage as well, but look at the damage. Keyboard tries to stop him. Tianzi can't be stopped. Gets the kill on a Lupi, but now Pagu in a little bit of danger under the tower. Kyrie doesn't want to let him get away. Tempest of Blades does come down. Kyrie in a bad position though under the tower. Has to back out, but Keyboy wants to chase it as well. The response, Keyboy bites the bullet for diving too deep.
No purple buff on the Ling, and you can see instantly a massive mistake, I'd say.
Side. Lunar may not be able to get away from this. Tempest of Blades does come down. They're able to collapse on him. Lupi gets the kill. Tianzi's got to get out of town. Over to safety. Another kill into the Book of Onic.
Sans though.
Nice knock up. A lot of damage. Sans goes down. Aurora able to find pick after pick in there. Constantly just testing the waters. Pushing in, looking for any target. Arrow comes low. Kelra in a little bit of trouble at the tower. The go away does come out. Rosa doesn't have another arrow to fire off. And Pagu does connect onto Lupi. Tianzi decides not to get involved. Pagu making his way up as well. Another arrow comes down, lands on a Keyboy. Keyboy in a lot of trouble, will fall. Rosa now gonna reposition, trying to defend. Big Minoan's Fury on multiple members.
Whoa.
Into the back line, Tempest of Blades does come down. Kyrie able to find Tianzi. Lupi very low, but still survives, but Rosa gets the kill on Sans. Rosa looking for more, looking for another arrow to shoot out, decides not to do it as Pagu and Rosa back off. It's Tianzi for Sans. Kyrie forced up to the top side to try to defend the tower. This could be the play for Aurora to burst down this Lord. Tianzi will get caught by the fist crack. A lot of damage. Everyone piles on top of him. Ooh. But he's still able to get away. Onic now in a little bit of trouble. Sans on the backside, taken out by Siggy Boom. Zwan's forces dropped, and now Lupi will be shredded down as well. Rosa finding that kill for himself as Kelra tries to pop off. Doesn't have to go away. Caught in the midst. Kyrie able to find Siggy Boom. Tianzi finds Kelra. It is hell in the land of Dawn as Keyboy tries to get away. But Aurora comes out on top once again. Tianzi goes back.
Shields. Oh, it's down right on the 12th minute.
Very well done. Lupi takes a lot of damage, forces dash back. Pagu comes in with a big Minoan's Fury. Able to get the pop off. Tianzi finds Lupi into the backside. Kelra and Keyboy also taking a lot of damage as Siggy Boom drops in. More damage on to Kyrie now. Kyrie looking for an angle, and as Kelra gets free shots from the backside, the Lord has broken through. Aurora decides to back off. Lunar still keeping vision as the rest of the team moves back, waiting for the next wave. There's no mid side. They're waiting for that minion to drop. Onic has lost an inhibitor as another wave comes crashing down the mid.
These arrows are landing like it's a point-click stun. Sans!
Tianzi takes him out. Kelra forced to dash back. They've broken through. Still two towers on the bat side, but Aurora doesn't want to let up just yet. Lunar backs off.
And then the arrows. Lupi.
Onsports does drop. Siggy Boom wants to go in.
The arrow
puts out a lot of damage on a Lupi. Another arrow drops, and Keyboy drops as well. Siggy Boom with a double kill. Tianzi under the tower. Sans has no way to escape. It's Kyrie against the world, along with Kelra. But the damage is just too much. Rose into the back line. He wants Kelra. The go away comes out. He dashes back. Aurora not done just yet. They got one more inhibitor, and Siggy Boom finds Kelra. Aurora Gaming under the tower, take out Onic and take game number 1.
Rosa on the Selena. An absolute masterclass from Aurora Gaming. We've heard the shouts. We've heard the rumors of how strong they were in scrims. And they're doing it, they're pulling it off on stage. Clearly, I'm trying to get that item power spike. Quick, Sans!
A lot of damage on Sans. First blood already, but Tianzi in a little bit of trouble. Keyboy will respond with a kill of his own. Jungler for mid lane.
Ooh.
Feels like a win for Onic, and now Kyrie's looking for more. Dashes in the mid side, gets some good damage on a Rosa. Pagu as well, but Kyrie can't get the finish. But still, they may have to go back after this lane.
Keyboy.
Kyrie once more! Pagu falls, but Keyboy gets the kill.
Sans steals the Wrath of the Dryad. Lunar again with a tempo in the bottom lane. Onic on the turtle.
Yeah, Lunar's going to have to try to make his way up. TNZ is looking for a possible steal here. Lunar is going to try to open things up. Kyrie still able to get it. Tempest of Blaze does come down right next to Kyrie. Kyrie takes a bit of damage, forces the top side. Rosa falls to Loopy, but TNZ also low, and Keyboy gets the kill. Onic finally responding in game number 2 as Pagu falls. Siggyboom comes in with a blazing duet, but unable to get the finishing blow on any members of Onic. Keyboy still chasing down Lunar. Loopy uses the flicker, gets the final hit. No, it's Keyboy who dashes in to finish him off.
A big win from the Sky Kings, this time on turtle number 1.
For Rosa, Loopy now harassing them away. They know they can't fight for the turtle. But Onic doesn't just want the turtle, they want a little bit more. A lot of damage onto Pagu. Wrath of Druid does come out from Sans. It's enough to buy time to take out Pagu. Kyrie gets the kill and Loopy can
play it slow. Sans in mid.
Sans takes a lot of damage. Lunar gets the kill. And now Aurora's gonna just, at this point, they just want their, gonna be able to get the final blow in, and that's another kill into the hand of Kyrie to stack onto that Piercer. In the mid side though, Loopy taking a little bit of shots. Whoa! Kyrie goes down, Siggyboom able to get the kill. As Loopy tries to move in, but Kelra with an SOD into the back line, forcing them under the base. Loopy flickers in, and Rosa goes down. Kelra getting the kill, and now Lunar's in a bad spot. Keyboy looking for the knockup. Pagu also hiding under the tower. Onic are moving on to that tier 3 in the boss side as they push Aurora back once again.
Oh my god! It's
into the backside, TNZ with the Tempest of Blades does land down onto Kelra. Kelra's able to backstep, a lot of damage back onto Lunar. Kyrie
the dragon
jump in, a nice way the dragon. TNZ goes down. Every time Aurora tries to make a play, Onic responds quicker, and there's Keyboy, lands onto Pagu. Zoning the rest of the team back, they're able to get another kill. Double for Sans as Onic advances. Holy Defense goes down, but in the backside, Keyboy once again setting up the fight for his team.
What a play. Siggyboom able to still get a shutdown, but Keyboy goes in with the Jeet Kundo, baits out the flicker from Rosa, but finds the Jeet Kundo on Pagu.
Again onto Rosa. Rosa's gonna go down. Kyrie able to get the kill. Now Pagu also caught in between 3 members as Loopy in the backside zones them all back. Kelra up in the top side, chipping away at this tower. Wars is trying to defend the base. Now look at the damage on TNZ. Tempest of Blaze comes down, but it's just not enough. Songs into the backside. Lunar, Aurora are scattered as Onic close in onto the base to tie this game, tie this series. But they gotta wait for another wave. It's Lunar, 4 seconds on the clock for Rosa, 8 for Pagu. Can they bide enough time? Can they hold the defense? Onic knocking at the door, another wave of minions comes out. Pagu's there as well, doesn't have a Wrath of Dream, but look at the big stun, look at the damage from Rosa. Aurora Gaming live to go another day as Lunar dashes in, gets pushed back, and Onic has to run away at this one.
That was a bit of greed from Onic. They got everything. Yes, good plays by Aurora, but Onic stayed too long.
Vantage Force flicker out. Kyrie to the backside. Gets nice damage on Pagu. Finally gets the kill. TNZ taking shots from Kelra as Kelra dashes in, and Kyrie's got his back. Siggyboom with a blazing duet on a Loopy and Sans, trying to chase him down, but Loopy's on his back. He BMI's back, but not before he gets the shutdown.
2 whole shutdowns for Siggyboom. They lose out on their 2 base turrets in the sides. But my goodness, did
Rosa flickers, stops him. Keyboy makes the whip, but it's an SOD from Kelra. Able to still find it in the back. But wait, Kelra's in trouble.
Oh my god.
Able to Wind of Nature, very clean. He backs up, he sidesteps, but he's still pushed against the wall, and he finally goes down.
That's not worth it. Kelra for Rosa is not worth it.
In trouble. Lunar, maybe in a bad spot as well. Kyrie able to pick him up. It's 2 members down to the side of Aurora. Pagu, Siggyboom, trying to defend. Sans moves on. Pagu goes down. A double kill for Kyrie. TNZ, where are you? They need you. You gotta get back to base.
Up top, Siggyboom clearing out the wave. Final baser of the game gonna be falling. Keyboy.
A lot of damage. He will go down. Keyboy finally gets the kick. And it's Siggyboom. 6 seconds on the clock for Rosa. Siggyboom may not be able to do this alone. He doesn't have the blazing duet. He doesn't have the damage. He's trying to defend. The base is low.
He's cleared it.
Rosa's back. And Kyrie's down.
No way.
Aurora still holds on. The iframes are there, but Onic wants to end it. Can Rosa do it on his own? And Lunar's back up. The base not down yet, but finally, Kyrie and Onic tie the game.
What a game! What a series to the end of that push. Rosa.
TNZ actually down. Oh, TNZ down. First blood, I think that's 3 games in a row. First blood's on to TNZ, but Rosa does find Sans a quick trade.
Hasn't been the best 2 games for TNZ, man. Onic really have set their sights on him.
As well. Rosa trying to get involved with the yin-yang overturn, but not able to land. TNZ able to take the turtle. Tempest of Blades does come down. Rosa able to flick back. The Key Boy's in a little bit of trouble. TNZ falls to Loopy, and now Loopy drops Siggy Boom. They're going to try to move on to Kelra. Kelra might not be able to get away with this one. Enough damage, and Kelra goes down. A double kill into the hands of Siggy Boom.
TNZ is nothing but a bait.
Loopy taking a lot of damage as well. May not be able to get away from this. Siggy Boom gets a knock up, and Lunar gets the kill. A nice taunt on to Keyboy as well. Keyboy able to dash away to safety, but Aurora get another objective.
And the diversion again, sending them over to Orange Buff.
Kyrie isn't even going to try to contest it. They know there's no chance.
Good from Aurora. Dude, they're... Oi! You get reaction!
That's it. Bada bing, bada boom.
San just got cooked. Again, he's been getting cooked.
Kyrie gets an orange buff though. He steals one back. So Kyrie's constantly being proactive on the map. But now, Siggy Boom up against Kelra. Siggy Boom up against Kyrie. Siggy Boom up against the world. Looking for the next target. Kelra might not be able to get away with this. Siggy Boom along with Lunar now. And down they go. He buys the time. Who is this man? But Aurora's just getting stronger.
No way.
Rosa. Able to flick back. One more shot, one more shot. Kyrie. Can Lunar chase him down and at least even the playing field? Lunar doesn't have a flicker.
Onic trying to dive Keyboy.
Ooh, Keyboy does dash in. The TNZ's on phase because of the Traceless. Keyboy now, Siggy Boom on to Sans. Keyboy gets the knockup, but Siggy Boom doesn't want to let him stop him at all. Keyboy will fall, and now Siggy Boom's under the towers. Loopy's taken out up in the top side. Bring me back to the other tower. What do they do? And Lunar finds Sans, and Siggy Boom goes back to base safely.
Not even close, baby. Siggy Boom. Wait, Kai.
Kyrie with the Tempest of Blades looking for TNZ. Kyrie still steals a turtle, but he loses his life. Was it worth it? They're trying to bait something out here.
Pog was on him. Pog was on him.
Loopy won't be able to get away, but look at Keyboy with the knockup on to 2. TNZ though still finds Loopy, and they're all dashed in. Pogu falls. Kyrie trying to dash back, but he gets pulled in once again. It's a double kill for TNZ. It's a full team wipe. Aurora, the holy defense. They need another wave. They shouldn't be able to end it here, but wait, they still have a cannon minion.
Lunar tanks it.
This is bad. Lunar taking the shots. That saves the cannon minion.
Oh my God.
Aurora are going to move on to the base. Can they finish it here? Another team crumbles. Another team falls. And Aurora walks over into the knockout stage.
First it was Liquid. Now it's Onic. Aurora with a statement, a declaration as they make it to the knockout stage. Winning on a Eastern Shin that looked unwinnable. 0% win rate before TNZ got his hands on it.